Candy, oh my gosh, you're here. Alright, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3, making sure everything's okay. Well, you should probably clean that up if you did do that. But hello, nice to see you again. It's been quite some time since you last came here. But yeah, it's having a good day. Having a good day. There's been some changes since the last time you've been here, as far as with the stream and stuff like that. But nice of you to stop by. Why is that cat screaming? But yeah, man, I don't know why. I'm like just very tired. Well, I'm always very tired. It's just that I'm is that I don't know, maybe I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been working on some videos. I've been working as well, and just general things that I've been doing throughout the day. But yeah, because of the yeah. Well, you should probably clean that up if you keep on doing that. But yeah. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so. It's nice, nice to see you. How's the One Piece journey? Because the last time we talked, you're about to finish up Dressrosa. Yeah, it's been a while since I've read One Piece. I think I'm like maybe like 2 chapters behind or something like that. But yeah, it's been quite some time. Unless you're taking a break from it, which I have. I finished Dressrosa, but haven't watched much since. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember when I was binging One Piece that I tried to like give myself breaks so that way I don't burn myself out. So yeah, so you've finished Rosa. I will say that the next arc is a very good one. I think it's one of my favorites. Well, like I like when it comes to all the One Piece arcs, longer than the last. That is true, kind of. Because when it comes to like all of the One Piece arcs, I do like them all, but for different reasons. Because I feel like people expect that every arc should have the same structure, which it kind of sort of does. Velveta? More. Bucky was like 5. Morgan was like 2. Oh, Velveeta. Oh yeah, that's right. So on and so forth. Yeah. Buggy. Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. But yeah, because they have been getting longer, but I think it's because like they've been getting more complex of everything. Because people will say that One Piece structure is pretty simple. They go to an island, they find a big bad, they defeat him, and then they leave. Which, yeah, that is basically what it is. But it's a pirate journey. Like it's a journey through the seas, so of course that's how it's gonna go, especially with the whole formula of the log pose and stuff like that. That's how it's meant to be. But within each island, it's kind of like its own genre to some extent. So yeah, Dressrosa was a good one. Yeah, there's quite a few things about it that I very much like, because it's actually very interesting. Because when it comes to One Piece arcs, I typically like the so for me there's like 4 parts when it comes to like a One Piece arc. There is like the introduction, the shenanigans, the big like conflict, and then the ending. I actually, to be completely honest, I don't when it comes to like the conflict, when like they do the fighting and all that stuff, it's kind of like the part where I am not the most interested. I'm not saying that I don't like it. It's just that I typically like the beginning and middle quite a lot, and the ending, because I think When it comes to like the whole like confrontation, conflict, and stuff like that, I do like that. It's just that that's not really what I like go for, because I find like the whole characterization of all the characters to be uh, a lot better. That's why I say that the next arc I think is going to be a very good one. But but yeah, because I think I think like the next arc is fairly like like no, like there's like a in between arc, which is like fairly small. Then like the next arc after that is pretty long, but I don't think it's like as long as Dressrosa. Yeah, Candy's here. Um, then what was it? What was I gonna say? What about you? Any MP2 progress? I haven't played that for a while. Largely because like I'm pretty close to like finishing Yakuza 0 and Final Fantasy 7. So I do plan to get back to it when I when I finish those games, because I want to like, right now I'm trying to like not like juggle too many things. If I feel like, because when it comes to like those three games right now, because I feel like I'm closer to finishing Yakuza 0 and then Final Fantasy 7, and then that way I can like put more focus on Metroid, because I think that's what's been my biggest problem, is that I have been just been too preoccupied with other games. So because I'm pretty sure with Metroid, I forget what the last thing I did was, but yeah, I'm gonna have to like go back and like figure that out. I don't hate it. I don't hate Metroid. Okay, so like if I had to be honest, when it comes to Metroid, I very much like the 2D Metroid platformer better than the first-person shooter like Metroid Prime. Not to say that I don't like Metroid Prime. It's just that it's just that it's very hard. Escar always says he. Yeah, he always says that. But it's like, what was I gonna say? It's just that like it's because it's something that because I haven't played first person shooters in like a long time, and the only reason I ever really like played them was because my brothers and cousins played them. So like that kind of was the reason why I played it, so that we could all play it together. So that whole aspect, as well as the fact that like, because they tried to make it the whole thing of like the same with the 2D platformers, is that like you have to go from place to place to get something and then to progress like the level and stuff like that. And I think another thing is because the map and Prime 2, it just like makes me very like it gives me a headache because I have a hard time like just looking at it. And I think and to be honest, I think the other thing is also the whole emulation, that like, because again, I'm not really like that opposed to it. It's just that I feel like it's a lot more of a hassle to have to put up the program and all that stuff rather than just like have it on hand. That's why I was waiting so long for them to do a remaster, but it never came. So that's why that whole thing happened. But yeah, we wanna get into. So I'm excited for the new one dropping. Oh, Iguana looks really good. Yeah, I haven't gotten into Castlevania either. I've actually been thinking about getting into that as well, because the whole has been a slow one for him, I think. Yeah, I think that's been the big thing, because I like the first Metroid Prime. I think that was pretty good. But I do feel like that Metroid Prime 2 is because I do like the whole progression of it. I do like the progression of it. I do think that it's and the whole story about it is very interesting. It's just that it's very hard for me to put a lot of time and focus into it, because it just takes a lot out of me, if that makes any sense. So that's why, because that's why I'm prioritizing Yakuza and Final Fantasy 7. So that way, once I finish those games, I can put more time into it. Sanctuary Fortress. So I can put a lot more time into it because I have like big ideas of what I want to do. Do in the future. Like I do want to like explore more games and all that stuff. It's just that because I have like other priorities and stuff like that. Oh, you should check out some of my reaction videos. Oh, of the like the VTuber stuff. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot more recently. I've been getting a lot of like Pocopia will ruin you. I get. Oh yeah. Well, because like it's not for everyone, but it has been giving me a lot of like attention and stuff like that, and that is like because like even though it probably isn't something that you're very into, like for me it is something that I am into because I very much do like that whole like community and stuff like that. So that's why I decided to react to it, because I want to interact with the community that is that are fans of it, because I've actually been getting a lot of comments through that. The whole wait, for only $100 dock included. Round it up. Well, I did buy a Poco Pia quite some time ago. Probably like maybe 2 months ago. I don't really remember. I haven't really played much of it because again, like outside of streaming, I don't really have a lot of time playing games.